Hey there, I am so excited to share today's video with you, which is all about how to give an amazing arm and hand massage and how to do it without using your thumbs either. There are just so many people who are going to benefit from this. This comes from my transformational Thai massage program, which you can take to get certified in Thai massage, but also comes with a lifetime of coaching and mentoring to help you not only when you're learning the massage, but then also to help you succeed with it when you're using it with your clients, with your loved ones, you name it. So if you want to learn more about it, then check out this link down below. And also, if you want an extended version of this massage, then become a Patreon supporter. For just a few dollars a month, you help to support this channel and help to support me in creating more content for you, but you also get more in-depth studies such as a longer version of this massage. So there's a link for that down below. All right, so let's check out this massage. In this massage, for the arm and hand, we're going to start on the neck. So a lot of people get tingling, get tension, get pain in their arms and their hands. And in my experience, it really very often is connected to tightness that's also happening in the neck. And in fact, when we have a lot of tension in our neck, that tension is looking for outlets. It's looking for ways to be dispersed and to leave the body. And so one of those pathways is down the arm and down the hands. And at the same time, especially these days in the age of constant typing and texting to go along with regular everyday activities like driving or cooking or anything where we tighten and flex and use our arms, it's no wonder that a lot of people really do need extra attention there. So we're going to address all of it. So what I'm doing right now, I've got my partner's head turned to one side. I'm using my rocking motion first. I always say rock first, touch second. And I am letting my fingers circle in to areas all along the side of the neck. And in this way, I'm just taking my time with it, repeating that motion, whether it be with my thumb or my fingers, and circling my way in. And so again, these techniques and everything I'm showing in this massage, it's all part of my transformational Thai massage online program for getting certified, but then also for really coaching you through how to use it in your business, in your family life, in your practice, and even in your own personal growth. So if you're interested in really taking this knowledge to the next level, there is a link down below and you can click on it and learn all about this program. So as we start our arm and hand massage, we really are just trying to create some length from the neck all the way down. In fact, in a certain way, you can see, it's that nice long line from the neck down the shoulder all the way down the arm. So we're just starting at the top of that line at the neck. And then the next stop in our journey is going to be here, the upper pecs, the attachments where the chest comes and meets the arm. So again, in a lot of cases, people hold a lot of tension here. And the rounding of the shoulders and the rounding, just postural issues that just transfer and translate all the way down the arms. So when people get a lot of tingling and tightness and pain down their arms and into their hands,
This is again an area that really helps to open it all up and release some of that pressure. So all I'm doing is taking my time, either with some circles with my knuckles, some presses with my hand, feeling where her muscles are, and just rocking forward. And again, it's that same idea: rock first, touch second, and whatever part of my hand makes contact is the part that just makes contact to follow through to create that space. And then from here, now I'm going to head on down to the arm. And so I like to have a pillow with me. Take my mat, just kind of extend my mat, bring my pillow here. And something that I like to have on hand when I massage the arm is a massage tool. So I have a stick. In fact, it's right here. This is a Thai massage stick, and I'll post a link if you're wanting to get one of these as well. But any kind of stick that literally you can find out in your garden, a pen, for now, whatever you have on hand, it's just going to make it easier to get into these areas. So I can feel on my partner, bicep muscle that is tight and engaged. So I like to use my palm first to press and soften this area. And then what I like to think about when I massage is working with the opposite muscles. The opposite, the backside of the bicep, the most obvious one is the triceps here. And that's one of the times where this stick really comes in handy. And I'll take that stick and place it on the back of the arm and make circles. I'm making circles with it and then just rocking forward so I can push up with the stick as well. I'm even pulling to create a little length in the arm at the same time. So what I did again, I started just by pressing on the top with the bicep. And then pushing, really my hand on top is not doing too much yet. Just pushing again on the tricep. And then I can do both at the same time. Where I push up with the stick and then press down with my palm. Loosening things up, helping to encourage circulation and just helping to get things to flow. So it's that nice rocking motion. And again, there is, if I'm trying to create length and create space, it's here where we already massaged that tight area of the shoulder and the pecs, and then you can see that the arm lengthens when I push down. So it's just the natural direction that I push down and away from the body, getting that arm to just move in that natural way. I can then bring my hands into it. But the purpose of using the stick, and now I'm using my knuckles, because I like to use my hands as little as possible. The less I use my hands, especially my fingers and my thumbs, the easier it's going to be on my body. Making a soft fist and making circles with my knuckles is pretty darn effortless. Taking the time with my fingers to do all this work, effort, I feel it. I feel a slight strain in my joints, and a slight strain becomes a big strain if you do it frequently. So look for those alternatives, especially, when someone is tingling, so they're in a semi, or maybe even more than semi-acute state of discomfort. So this repetition is important. Coming back to it a few times is definitely a good strategy. So you can see that if you just rely on your fingers to do everything, you're going to tire out. And I like to do the same thing. So here I'm going to roll her arm over and just kind of stretch it out a little bit. And getting ready for her forearm. So there's a sweet soft spot on the side of the elbow. And here I'm even going to place my knee just to kind of help anchor her shoulder. And then that's going to allow me to circle in with my stick. Or I can come up. Again, I just like to anchor things to engage the muscles. Helps me to get in there that much more. Hold the stick however you're comfortable. I'm just dragging it along. If you have a little shea butter or coconut oil, if you find that you want a little more slide to what you're doing, you can definitely try that as well. So I'm starting at that soft spot right on the side of the elbow, circling and sinking in, and then sliding. And if I find other tense areas in her forearm, I may stop there and just circle and sink in, continuing along. And just going all the way to the bottom of the forearm, getting as close to without getting onto the wrist. So you want to just feel for soft tissue. Turn the hand back over, and with my stick I can roll. Rolling out tension right out of that forearm. Maybe a few more nice palm presses here. And then I'm going to have a seat and give her hand a nice massage. So again, I like to sit. I like to be elevated when I sit. I love to have a pillow nearby. I can elevate her arm as well on that pillow. And start with my forearm squeezes. And then continuing on, I'm just going to squeeze her hand. And then letting my thumbs rock forward from the wrist, down the fingers to the tips of the fingers. Come back to where the wrist meets the hand, and then continuing along to the second and the fourth finger, and then right up the center. Maybe gentle tugs and pulls. And then I'll slide my fingers in the gaps between her fingers. And this allows me, so my fingers are on the back of her hand, and I just push up in there and then pull and stretch and open up her hand. Great one to bring some length and circulation into the hand. When you're doing this, you want to be far enough away that you just feel it. You can have a nice straight back, rock first, and then press in. Turn the hand over, and then on the back of the hand, similarly start right where the wrist meets the hand, press there, and then coming down the back of the hand and the back of the fingers. And again. right down the center towards the middle finger. Interlace your fingers with hers. Hold the wrists. Make some circles in both directions. And then a little stretch. So my hand that's at the wrist is going to push forward, and I'm just kind of gripping her fingers and just kind of holding on so I create some traction there. And then as I release my fingers, I just kind of pull there a little bit for a nice traction and stretch there. And then I love to just, as I finish this up, shake it out, loosen things, and then I'm going to give another traction. So I'm going to put my pillow alongside her body. I want to put my foot into the pillow and then lean back and pull and release and repeat. And release and repeat again. And just as I finish this up, so if I knew where the tingling was happening, so maybe she explains how it comes down into her hand or specific fingers, I can also take my stick and explore those lines. So let's say it was more of like a thumb and first finger. So what I'm doing with the stick, circling, twisting, sinking in. And of course, I can do it all around in her hand and just spend maybe a little extra time where there's more tingling, more issues going on. Little roll right on those attachments where the muscles of the hand are coming into the wrist. Turning the hand, I might use the thinner side. Again, get into some of those tight spaces. And if I feel, and sometimes I'll just check in with my partner to ask her about what she's sensing. And then if you feel you're on one of those tight areas, it's like a tight nodule, something like that, you just hang out there. More circles. Light pressure to start, and then maybe just rock forward a little bit. Press in, open it up. So you can do that in the spaces between really all the fingers. And then when you're done, sweep it all out. Squeeze it all out. Something that can be quite nice to do. Just energetically, you can place their hand on their body, on their navel, as we head over to the other side.
I really hope that you like that massage and that you use it with your clients and with your loved ones. And again, that massage comes from my transformational Thai massage program, which will help get you certified in Thai massage. It will teach you over 2.5 hours of massage techniques and then all these wonderful ways to customize it for so many applications. And it also comes with a lifetime of coaching and mentoring to help you succeed not only while you're learning it, but then as you're using it as well. So if you want to learn more about it, then click on the link down below. And if you are going to use this in your life, then I would so love to hear from you. So post your comments down below. Let me know what you think of this massage and then when you use it. And if you have any other ideas for things that you'd like to see, well then, hey, post that as well. And if you want to keep on learning, then check these out next. Thank you so much. Wishing you some amazing massages.